Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, but you probably already know that this is day 11 of our Adventures with Noelle series where I am opening up 6 different advent boxes with you day by day. So that means that I have the opportunity to feature each of the boxes 4 times. We go through all 6 of them 4 times around. We are on round number 2 and today we are on the gorgeous Papier stationery slash desk accessories slash office supply calendar. This one was kind of exciting to me because it was in a category that you don't always see advent calendars in, but when it arrived, it is just so gorgeous. It came in a nice outer box as well, and I really do think I'm going to hold on to this, even though I have absolutely no room on my current desk, even with the hutch on it and everything. I just think this is so beautiful. It does say Papier there in the silver in the very, very front. It has 2 different drawers with these ribbon pulls. Actually, sorry. The first ribbon pull opens it up like this. The second one is a drawer, but how beautiful to store some of your stationery supplies in there. I probably personally won't keep the boxes, but you definitely could because I have been a little bit of a terror with some of them and literally tearing them because they have some little tabs, but I think they did such a nice job, and I think that the value of this is here. We've got these nice ribbons that keep the lid open, but this could be great for organizing your Christmas supplies if you have them, especially if you are someone who does a big round of Christmas card sending every year. But look how pretty everything is, everyone. So we're still on the top tray. So I realized as we were going through that they managed to put all of the first gifts, the first half of the gifts in the top tray, and then we'll go on to the bottom tray later on. But this was $140. I was able to save 10% as a new Papier customer, I guess. There was $10 in shipping, or $9.99. So, and then there was a little bit of tax on that. So I wound up paying $145.76. So just a little bit over what the original base price was. It did sell out. So this is one of those calendars where you couldn't just kind of hope that it would go on sale as it got closer, or hope that it went on sale in December so you could save it for next year. I will leave, it's kind of a referral link. It's the kind that anyone who is someone who purchases on the site can actually get their own referral link. So you will save $10 on $30 or more purchases. I will leave that for you in the description box below. But all of the boxes that I purchased for this particular series this year were not gifted to me, but it's really fun to kind of look at some brands that don't necessarily have subscription boxes. I think the only one that actually has a subscription is My French Country Home, as far as I know, but I would be definitely interested in trying out if they had subscription offerings, but you guys probably know better. So about this, it says that with the math I did it because of with the discount that I received plus the tax plus the shipping, I'm basically paying $6.07 on average per gift. They only had 24 gifts as well. So far, you guys, the only ones that actually had 25 is My French Country Home. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, or excuse me, not My French Country Home, Liberty London. But they did give you a list on the Papier site of the items inside. They're not really in order. So far it's been like the very top half of the list, but kind of skipping around. And some of you were wise enough to figure out, because I was like, this is kind of frustrating because I don't know what's coming up. And I like to authentically open the calendars with you. So sometimes I like to prepare and kind of see if I can find, like, you know, the retail value, if they sell it by itself, that item on the website. But I haven't, I'd have to open all of them. And I like the little bit of an element of surprise, so I haven't. But we've been kind of wandering around along the top half of the list. Let's put it that way. So we do have this gorgeous reusable box. This is probably one of my favorite reusable boxes as a storage box. This and the My French Country Home one. Their sort of ethos is stationery as a space to become. Very deep there. It says, since 2015, we've created stationery that invites curiosity and contemplation. In every piece of papier is the promise of what's to come, the endless possibilities of a blank page. And I kind of love that romantic idea of the endless possibilities of a blank page. Designs to make your own. We're an emporium of eclectic designs curated for you to make wondrously your own. Each and every one can be personalized, so it means more, alive in the hands of its maker. A one-off piece of stationery that's as individual as the thoughts, feelings, and dreams you'll place on the page. And we already had 2 notebooks one day that said one said thoughts and one said ideas. So you have to delineate and figure out which one is which. And then it says the artistic friends we collaborate with. Alongside our in-house collections, we collaborate with bright, up-and-coming artists, iconic brands, and exciting fashion labels. They're all fellow paper people whose very creative talents bring a magical touch to our stationery. And I love the whole aesthetic of this box. I love the deep, rich teal and the navy and the cream and the stars and the metallic foil. It is just so lovely. It has been a delight. I don't think that every day is worth the $6.07 that I technically paid for it on average. Again, that was including the discount, but it was also including the shipping and the tax. But it's the experience, and again, this reusable box is really, really nice. So let us open up day number 11, which is right here on the top corner. So we're almost done with our top layer. And again, some of these are just little placeholders so things don't move around, but they very carefully figured out the design of this box, and it is just stunning. I do think most of the boxes that we have in this series have been very, very well designed. So here is day number 11 with one of these tricky little tabs, which I'll show you how I've been getting things out. I use this little letter opener to kind of pull that tab out first, so it's easier. I have already ripped some of them, but I just think I'll find more use with these 2 layers, these 2 drawers, as trays for paper and other little things. I might keep a couple of the boxes, but I would probably actually just do like the lids of gift boxes if I wanted to organize smaller things like paper clips or, you know, I don't know what other things would be small, tacks, what have you. All right, so this is what I was thinking might happen, because it did say on the list of 24 gifts that we would get 4 note cards and 4 envelopes, so, or 4X, 4 note cards, 4 envelopes. And yesterday we got 2 note cards and 2 envelopes. So today we got 2 more. So to me, that's a little anticlimactic to have them 2 days in a row, but I guess maybe then it's better because there's not just note cards lurking somewhere. It would have been nice, honestly, if this just counted all 4 as, I don't know, 1 gift, or maybe put all 4 note cards in one day and all 4 envelopes, but I guess then the envelopes would be kind of boring. But this is to complement the other 2 colors, which were kind of a burnt orange, like an ochre almost, and then a nice navy color. So we have these 2. One is kind of a pink color, and then this pretty forest green. And again, it's this nice cardstock. It is the solid color on the back. And then inside, I don't think I showed you the matching envelope. So the lining of the envelope matches the card. So it's not just a plain envelope, which does make it a little bit fancier, right? This is the nice stationery. So I'll probably take all of the contents out of this advent calendar and arrange them neatly. I might keep some of these to just kind of arrange things and give everything its own little corral. All right, so let me go ahead and put this over here. Again, one of my favorite boxes in terms of its reusability. All right, moving on to the White Company, because today is day number 11 again. So here is what we have in our, all of those boxes are pretty much the same in terms of what they look like. Same with the paisley prints in the Liberty London. However, they're all different sizes. So this is their Lime Blossom and Orange mini hand cream. This is 30 milliliters. I think we've already gotten a Lime and Bay, haven't we? Let's see. Let me see if I can find the page. They gave us a list of all of the items as well, however, not the actual days. Again, maybe that is to create some surprise. So this is, again, their mini hand cream. I don't think we did get any other Lime and Bay. Interesting. For some reason, that seemed really familiar to me in terms of a scent. But let me give it a sniff. Oh, it's sealed, so I'm not going to actually open it up. But I have said before that their scents tend to be very, very light, especially the ones that are Bath and Body products. The candles you can really smell like right away. But these tend to get a little bit stronger in scent once you actually apply them and warm them up on your body. So moving on to Fresh. Fresh, we had this cute little squatty drawer for day number 11 today. And then again, we always have it inside of some silver tissue paper. So there were little elves that were wrapping everything up so things didn't move around and rattle too much in your Fresh calendar right there. So this is their Floral Recovery Calming Mask. Even skin tone and texture. We like that. I'll have to look into that. I don't know this particular line or the branding of it. It's just kind of a gray. Let's see what it says. Just gives me the directions about how to apply an even layer on the face and neck for 5 to 10 minutes. So it really is like a mask. Massage in the excess. It does say gentle enough to use once a day and best left on overnight. Okay. So let's see. Avoid the eye and mouth area. So I'll have to see. So it's just a calming mask, but it doesn't say anything about necessarily rinsing it off because you leave it on overnight. But I guess when you wake up in the morning and wash your face, that's when you rinse it off. But I haven't looked that up. This to me, even though it is a calming mask, it still looks like a sample size, right? Because I feel like if you were getting a mask and you really wanted to see the results, you would probably use it several times, right? So this is 15 milliliters or 0.5 fluid ounces. So yeah, I'm gonna say that's sample size. Again, we're getting a lot of samples in the fresh calendar. Yeah, not like my, and I understand that we have to have some sample sizes, but it would be nice to get a few more full-size things. All right, moving on to our Lady M. I think M stands for mystery, just because we never know what our delicious little treats from Lady M are, but this is our booklet. I did notice finally, it took me a long time. So they put all of the biscuits all over here, and then they put several of the jellies here. But there's a couple that are just like interspersed other places. Like we have two things like a red velvet crunch and something speculoos over here with 3 other jellies. And then there's this random jelly over here because I saw that color jelly and it was kind of an orange color. And we already had 2 orange color jellies. We had the pear and then we also had the tangerine. The tangerine ones were really nice, very flavorful. So these must be the apple cider jellies. And in case you guys haven't figured it out, for the most part, these first 3 columns are in alphabetical order. That's why they don't seem like there is much order. So apple cider first, tangerine jellies last, but then they put all the biscuits over here. I know. It's so there is some rhyme and reason. Again, it would have been just nicer if they had given us the option. Maybe there is a cheat sheet online. Maybe that I'm just missing a QR code where they're like, we can tell you what is on each day, because then I have to guess what the item is. And then if I really had like dietary restrictions, then I would have to guess to figure out what ingredient list I wanted to look up. And you can't really mess around with that. So I think these are the apple cider jellies, which I feel like that's healthy, just because it doesn't make me think of like apple cider at a fall festival. It makes me think of like apple cider vinegar, which like I've had apple cider vinegar jellies that you take every day, or gummies, and they're good for you. Soft and chewy French apple cider fruit jellies finished with a sweet yet balanced sugar coating. They do have some nice sprinkles on them. So I will say they are delicious. I have really liked the jellies a lot, but they're $1 a piece essentially. Those are definitely the apple cider jellies on day 11. All right. Pretty good. Wait a minute. Those might be pear. Hold on a second. Do I still have the pear ones, the ones that I thought were pear? I definitely had tangerine the other day because I finished those. Let me try this again. I think these are pear and the other ones were apple cider and I just didn't notice. That's really sad. All right, let's see. I can't tell. I don't know. Honestly, that's really sad that I can't tell, right? I think the other day those were apple cider and today I think it's pear. That's bad. No, today's apple cider. I was right. The other ones were pear. Today's apple cider. If you got this calendar, please let me know. I need to know so many things. All right. And now, I don't know which one is which. I think this is still my pear. I think I've had 2 apple cider jellies. All right. Now it's on the ground. Don't worry, it's still in its little tiny package. All right, moving on from our apple cider jellies. I hope they're down there somewhere. I'm probably going to hold up the pear one when we go over it all, you guys. We have our next one, which is Liberty London, and our paisley little package. Let's see. We've gotten a lot of fragrancy things like room sprays and fragrance, and I feel like I'm just feeling that way because we get so many fragrancy things maybe in the White Company. I think that's my issue. We haven't, okay. So are you guys looking at that too? Huh. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't think it is. Oh no, that has to be intentional because that is not like, it's not like rattly. Oh no, nope. I straightened it. I was like, I'm either gonna break this or straighten it. Ooh, good name. It is Poets of Berlin from the Wilhelm Parfumerie of New York. So Berlin, Wilhelm, and then Parfumerie, which is French, and then New York. Interesting. Still a little crooked. Yep. Still a little crooked. I'm interested because I feel like it should have a cap on it, honestly, because that's why it's crooked. Where is the opening? Okay, so it does have a cap. I took the cap off. Still a little crooked. Okay, well, let's see if it still works. Interesting. I'm going to close my papier over here. You guys, a couple of days ago, there was a really short video because I spritzed some stuff and like I got choked up. In case you didn't notice, that day where we did like a 12-minute video, that's why. Ooh, okay. Well, crooked little guy, but which means I'll probably have to keep it for myself, but kind of vanilla-y. Interesting. I wonder if Poets of Berlin is actually the scent. That's not what I would think of a Poet of Berlin smelling like, but okay. And then finally, not finally, are we finally? So we had Lady M, we had Liberty of London, we have My French Country Home in this gorgeous package. Love this. I think I know what this is though, and this, if the list is correct, well, the list is correct, but I don't have it in front of me right now. If I recall, this is one of the items that is a repeat from the monthly, I wish. Actually, my bank account is very happy that it's only a quarterly luxury subscription. I think this is one that we've gotten before in a past box. So opening up the nice packaging. Yes, this is from a company called Bérard depuis 1892. It's a beautiful, I believe, olive wood salt well, I guess. So it says, renowned for its high strength and durability, olive wood is an ideal material for authentic cooking and serving. To maintain olive wood's beauty and unique properties, wipe with food-safe mineral oil or beeswax to protect and restore luster. Hand wash only. So let me see. Let me see if I can pull this out of here. Woo! I don't want to lose the little thing, but this is so pretty. I actually have one of these, so I might be passing this one on. This would be a really good thing to receive maybe in your winnings if you are doing our quiz later on. So look how beautiful that is. I mean, the grain of olive wood is always just stunning. And then this usually, I think it slides open, this salt well, and then you have this nice little scoop there. So you could put all kinds of herbs in there. It just has a little hole where it sits, and then that's how that looks. And then has a little magnetic closure right there, so it stays closed, so it kind of clicks into place. Isn't that great? I mean, I think that is beautiful. That is definitely worth the $20 on average that I paid per day, and easily the $40 on average that they're saying was the total retail value. So it's a really, really gorgeous item. This is the, again, the company is called Bérard, and it's a salt pot, but I just love that grain. It's something lovely to have out in your kitchen, you know, when you're cooking and you just want to put a little bit of extra salt in something. Really, really nice. And then finally, oh, we already did the White Company. Sorry, you guys. So we were on to Fresh, and we did Fresh already too. Okay, I guess we did everything. So going over everything, we got our note cards from Papier. I do like that. We got our Lime and Bay mini hand cream. We like that. Nice scent on that. I don't know because I didn't smell it, but I'm guessing Lime and Bay would be nice. A Floral Recovery Calming Mask, a little guy. We have the Apple Cider Jellies from Lady M. We have our Poets of Berlin perfume, which had a little bit more of a vanilla smell, but really pretty bottle for sure. From Liberty London, one 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our final item for today was this gorgeous salt pot from Berard, which honestly, if I hadn't already gotten this in the subscription box, this would be my top pick for today. But let me know what yours is in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this series and my regular unboxing videos. I will see you later this afternoon at 2 o'clock, and then hopefully again tomorrow morning for day number 12. We're like almost halfway through. See you then.